Welcome to Clap and Tap. My name is Mr. Vega. We're going to be doing lesson number 2, pairs of 8 notes, okay? With lesson number 2, pairs of 8 notes, the objective is to clap and tap the rhythms below using rhythm words, all right, and counts. Now, many of you guys are probably used to clapping the rhythms out, but many of you guys are probably not used to having your foot tap at the same exact time. So the challenge of this is keeping your foot tapping at a steady beat as you're clapping different rhythms with your hands. All right, so that's the trick, is syncing those two up. All right, let's do some technical terms. The first one is a quarter note. We have a note head with a stem, right? We call this a note head, and that's a stem, the vertical line. Next one is a quarter rest, right? Think of it like a thunderbolt or a squiggly line. And the next one is a pair of 8 notes. It's actually 2 8 notes here. So here is one 8 note. Here's another 8 note, and it's connected by a beam, right? So quarter note, quarter rest, pairs of 8 notes. All right, next. We're going to be doing first rhythm words, pairs of 8 notes. The top part over here is standard notation, right? That has no supports. The bottom here is graphic notation. It's the same thing as the top line, except it tells you where to tap your foot. So notice I'm going to tap and clap at the same time for a quarter note. So Joe, all right? My foot goes down at the same time. Joe, all right? My foot and my clap happens at the same time. Next one here, I'm going to say Andrew. I'm going to clap twice, Andrew, but I'm only tapping my foot once. All right, I'm going to model letter A first, and then I'm going to have you go next. All right, so I'm going to model it 4 times, and then you go after me. My turn first. 1, 2, my turn, here it is. Joe, Joe, Andrew, Joe, 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 Andrew, Joe, 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 Andrew, Joe, 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 Andrew, Joe. 1, 2, your turn. Go, Joe, Joe, Andrew, Joe, 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 Andrew, Joe, 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 Andrew, Joe, 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 Andrew, Joe. Okay, a couple things to look out for. You only tapped 4 times, okay? All right, I think some of you guys might have tapped twice for Andrew. We only tapped once, all right? Let's do letter B, and remember, we only tapped once for Andrew. I'll go first. Here we go. 1, 2, my turn, here it is. Joe, Andrew, Joe, 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 Andrew, Joe, 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 Andrew, Joe, 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 Andrew, Joe, Joe. Now your turn. To your turn, here we go. Joe, Andrew, Joe, 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 Andrew, Joe, 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 Andrew, Joe, 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 Andrew, Joe, Joe. Good job. All right, remember, you only tap once for Andrew. All right, letter C, I'll model it first. 1, 2, my turn, letter C. Andrew, rest, rest, Joe. Andrew, rest, rest, Joe. Andrew, rest, rest, Joe. Andrew, rest, rest, Joe. Keep your hands apart for those rests, okay? And this says 2 rests in a row. Your turn. 2, ready, and go. Andrew, rest, rest, Joe. Andrew, rest, rest, Joe. Andrew, rest, rest, Joe. Andrew, rest, rest, Joe. All right, now we're going to go into the challenge zone. We're going to do letter A, letter B, and letter C, no stops. It's going to be like Joe, Joe, Andrew, Joe, Joe, Andrew, Joe, Joe, Andrew, rest, rest, Joe. No stops, all right? And we're tapping our feet. That's the challenge, all right? I'll model it first. 1, 2, my turn is first. Joe, Joe, Andrew, Joe, Joe, Andrew, Joe, Joe, Andrew, rest, rest, Joe. Your turn. 2, ready, and go. Joe, Joe, Andrew, Joe, Joe, Andrew, Joe, Joe, Andrew, rest, rest, Joe. All right, what I want you to do is I want you to pause this page, and I want you to practice, all right? Be sure you can do letter A, no mistakes. Letter B, no mistakes. Letter C, no mistakes. And mistake also means if you're double tapping your foot on the Andrew. You only tap once on the A of Andrew, okay? You only tap once in the very, very beginning of Andrew on the first note. All right, so pause the page. All right, welcome back. Now we're going to be doing lesson 2A. We're going to be doing lesson 2A, counts with pairs of 8 notes, all right? So again, the top is standard notation, but I really want you to try to look at the graphic notation to make sure your feet are coordinated with your hands. Notice instead of saying Joe, Joe, Andrew, Joe, we're going to say 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and we're only tapping on the numbers. So your foot happens once on 1, your foot happens once on 2, then on 3, then on 4. Okay, you don't tap on the ends. I'll model it first, and then you go. My turn. 1, 2, letter A 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 Your turn. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Count. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Count out loud. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. No double tapping. Keep that single tap on the 8 notes, okay? The pairs of 8 notes. My turn on letter B. Here we go. 1, 2, letter B. My turn. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 Now your turn. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and go. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 All right. Now here we go. Letter C. All right, don't forget there's a rest there. You're still saying the number 2, 3, okay? So you got to remember it's a rest. All right, I'll model it 4 times, and it's your turn. My turn. 1, 2, my turn is first. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 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 You got to remember to keep those hands apart. For the rest, your turn. 1, 2, and ready, and go. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 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 All right, time for the challenge zone. All right, we're going to be doing A, B, and C with the counts now. No rhythm words. All right, but you got to remember that the 8 notes you clap twice, okay? And tap your foot. I'll start first. Here we go. Challenge zone. 1, 2, my turn, here it is. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Your turn, ready, and count. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. All right, pause this page. And I want you to be able to do it from top to bottom, no mistakes. So I would work on letter A first, then B, and then C. All right, have fun.